Hi, welcome to my channel and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Today I will bring a topic about a maritime law enforcement in Japan. The role of Coast Guard has become increasingly important in safeguarding peace, good order and security of coastal states from maritime security threats such as illegal fishing, marine pollution, smuggling of goods and persons, illicit trafficking of drugs, piracy, and armed robbery against ships. These threats are of transnational character. They involve foreign vessels and occur over the border of territorial sea of coastal states in the high seas. Accordingly, the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, not only allows coastal states to have enforcement jurisdiction in the territorial sea and also contingent zone, but also stipulates that a warship, military aircraft, as well as any other duly authorized ships or aircraft clearly marked and identifiable as being on government services, can have a right to visit a foreign ship on the high seas which is involved in piracy, slave trade, unauthorized broadcasting, a ship without nationality, and a ship flying a false foreign flag or refusing to show its flag. In Japan, the Japan Coast Guard, or JCG, takes the primary responsibility in maritime law enforcement, which is contemplated by the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, or GMSDF. It is introduced the role of the function of the JCG and GMSDF in maritime law enforcement, as well as their legal basis. Second, it analyzes practices of maritime law enforcement conducted by this organization in the prevention and punishment of piracy and armed robbery against ships, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, marine pollution, also illegal immigration and drug trafficking. Lastly, it explores domestic, regional, and international cooperations, namely collaboration between GCG and TMSDF, and also regional agreements establishing inter-agency cooperation in strengthening law enforcement capacity of states. GCG was established in 1948 in order to engage in law enforcement activities at sea. After World War II, Japan encountered problems of illegal transport of goods and illegal entry of people. Hence, Japan established offices to control these problems based on a memoranda on the suppression of illegal entry into Japan concluded with the Allied forces. Due to the necessity to control and administer matters concerning maritime safety and also security in a uniform way, Japan enacted the Japan Coast Guard Act, or hereinafter revert to the JCG Act, which established JCG in the present form. The roles of and functions of JCG are modeled after those of the United States Coast Guard. Article 1 of the JCG Act stipulated that it established JCG for the purpose of protecting life and property and for preventing, detecting, and suppressing violation of law at sea. Tasks of JCG are to ensure safety and order at sea by performing the duties concerning enforcement of laws and regulation at sea, maritime search and rescue, prevention of maritime pollution, prevention and suppression of crimes at sea, detection and arrest of criminals at sea, regulation and of vessels traffic at sea, services concerning hydrography and aids to navigation, other services for ensuring maritime safety, and the services concerning matters incident threat to. With regard to crimes committed at sea, Coast Guard officers and also assistant Coast Guard personnel perform the duties of judicial police officials as provided by Code of Criminal Procedure. It is constructed that a GCK officer can act as a judicial police official against all criminal suspects, including those who violated administrative laws and regulation. In order to achieve this task, GCK officer may direct the shipmaster or any other person commanding a vessel instead of the shipmaster to produce the ship's official papers, which are to be kept aboard under law and order, stop, visit, and inspect the vessel for the purpose of ascertaining her identity, or also port of registry, name of shipmaster, last port or place of departure, part of place of destination, nature of her cargo, or whether she is loaded or not, and all other particulars about vessels, cargo, and navigation which are deemed important. GCK officers may also question the crew and passengers on matters necessary for the performance of his duties. GCK officers may also take coercive measures in emergency cases where they witness a crime being committed at sea when human life or body is likely to be endangered, or when property is likely to be seriously damaged in a dangerous situation such as natural disaster, collapse of a structure, or explosion of an explosive. Those measures include stopping a vessel, moving a vessel to a designated place, also allowing, restricting, or prohibiting the disembarkation of persons on board a vessel, also allowing, restricting, or prohibiting the discharge of the cargo, restricting or prohibiting traffic, and stopping any act that is likely to endanger human life or body or seriously damage property at sea. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.